Okay, so this evening I want to talk about self love, not feeling good enough, um, not feeling like you're worthy of good things or that you've earned good things, and a little bit about how that ties into anxious patterns of thinking and how that all ties into anxiety. Um, Me, myself, I never have identified with being an anxious person. Um, Not really been something that's been very familiar for me until I had experiences which made me feel anxious. And to those who have really experienced true anxiety, it's incredibly debilitating. It takes over your entire life. It's horrible, a really horrible feeling, and you can't relax. And did a lot of work and a lot of thinking about that whole situation. And the conclusion that I've come to is that those anxious thoughts, for me at least, were triggered by a lack of self love. And I realized that probably there may be one person out there who has is suffering with those kind of thoughts, those kind of feelings, and probably for the same reasons as me. So I decided to record this video, and it's kind of fun. I kind of enjoy it, so I'm going to do it. Um, yeah. So I realized that feeling anxious for me was tied to not feeling good enough. Because I think, for me at least, the anxiety is like a way of catastrophizing. You're worrying about things which haven't happened yet, probably won't happen, but your brain is on self-defense mode, and you're trying to think of every possible way that things can go wrong and how people could hurt you. And that's the ironic part is you're constantly looking at other people and what they could do wrong, what they could do to hurt you, how they could betray you, whatever it is. Um, and the irony is about it is that you're panicking about what other people might do, but that panic and that whole line of thinking is triggered by a belief in yourself that you're not good enough because your brain doesn't believe that someone could love you or someone could be trusted. Um, and that you're worthy of good relationships, good friendships, that you're worthy of the good things that might be happening to you. I don't know if anyone else has had the experience where something good happens, and in the back of your head you're thinking, right, when is this going to come crashing down? And again, for me, I think that's all tied to being too hard on yourself. And I think a lot of people, myself included, we deal with these things, we deal with this stuff. We go to the gym, we run, we journal, whatever it is, we eat healthy, read books, whatever. We do all of this stuff because we're trying to make ourselves into something or someone who is worthy of good things, someone who deserves love and deserves good things from the world. But there's a huge difference between doing all of that stuff to try and make yourself into someone worthy of love compared to loving yourself and doing those things because they are good for you, doing the hard things because you know that it's worth it for your future self. And you can do the same things, but do them in different ways. And I really do believe that the results can be really different. And for a long time, I've been doing those things, trying to kind of shape myself and push myself into a mold of a picture of something which, right, when I've done all of this stuff, I'll be someone who deserves this, who deserves good things, deserves to be happy. But the truth is, as cliche as it might be, you are already someone worthy of love. You are already someone worthy of good things. And so you should do hard things and good things for yourself. You should nurture yourself, but do it from a place of love, not of longing. Do it as a form of self-care, not self-punishment. Because if being hard on yourself worked, then you'd be where you want to be already. And it's uncomfortable to admit to ourselves that perhaps that strategy isn't the best one. Because it looks good. It looks good on a t-shirt to be hard on yourself. Oh, I can work harder. I can do more. I can do more. It's easier with the carrot. It's a lot easier with the carrot than the stick. And ultimately, there's no prizes at the end of this. You just die. And you might as well make the journey enjoyable. It doesn't mean be lazy. It doesn't mean only choose short-term gratification. But you can choose to do hard things. You can choose to delay your gratification in the long term. But you can still be kind to yourself in the moment. You can still love yourself in the moment. And you can still enjoy yourself in the moment. There's a really good thing I listened to on the Modern Wisdom podcast, Chris Williamson. He says, if all your gratification is delayed, then there's no gratification in the present. You don't enjoy yourself at all in the present. And it's true. It's true. So this is just a short one. Be kind to yourself. Practice total self-love. Treat yourself like a friend. Would you let a friend talk to themselves like the way that you talk to yourself? Would you let a friend live the way that you let yourself live? Probably not. How would you feed your children? Would you feed your children the food that you feed yourself? Or the mental diet that you feed yourself? What would you want for someone you love? No one is perfect. No one is perfect. Perfect doesn't exist. Being hard on yourself will not create perfection. Being kind to yourself, you probably get closer that way, to be honest. But it's a fool's game. It's a fool's game, and it's a lesson that I'm still learning myself. But I wanted to record this video, if nothing else, as a reminder to myself. I can go back, watch this, and try and remind myself when there are times which I'm being hard on myself. But hopefully, if one other person benefits from this, then I'll be a happy man. And that's all. So, good night.